Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Vlogattacke, and it really hasn't been a while since I've done it. I think the last time I did a Vlogattacke was, back in February, late January? It was around that time. And I tried to do some vlogs after that, but I ended up deleting them because there was really nothing new going on. And, what's going on for today? Well, episode 13 is in the works. And I haven't really written the script yet. I'm first playing the game. Because what I usually do is I test out the game so I can get better and better at it. Just to have more content. Because I don't want to just be in level 1 the whole time. And you're probably expecting more. Because obviously there's going to be more to whatever that game is. So, one of the very first things I do, even before writing a script or anything else, I test out the game. And I use my MAME emulator, for my arcade games. Yep, that's right. We're doing an arcade game. And it has been a while since we did it, right? Oh, wait, no, episode 12 with Mappy, right. The arcade version. Right. Alright, so we're going to do another arcade one. And none of you know this, but this is going to be the final episode of Vlogattacke for season 1. Right. So a Vlogattacke season, the old one used to have 10 episodes. Except for season 1, that just had 9 because there was no episode 0. But for the new Vlogattacke, a season is going to have 13 episodes. And the reason why I picked number 13 instead of 10 like I did from the old Vlogattacke, because a lot of, shows, they always have 13 episodes for season 1. And so I kind of want to ride on that same train, So that's why I picked 13 episodes. Will I ever do a season 2? I really don't know. Maybe if when I'm done with episode 13 and season 1 in general, I could do merchandise. I could do shirts. I can do hats. I could probably do stickers. You guys want to buy my merch. If I ever do make merch, which I feel like that will never happen. And that would be pretty cool, actually. So I tried to do, actually, I did create my own shirts, before. So this won't be the first time I would ever try to make new shirts. But, that'd be pretty cool. Have a shirt that says Vlogattacke or have my mug on it, But yeah. So, let's see. So what is going on right now? Well, I am making production music. If you guys want to hear it, here we go. So for those out there who are wondering, how on earth do I make these songs? Well, Mixcraft. I use Mixcraft 8 to do the music. And then what I do is, I would either use a, what do you call those apps? A, audio changer. I would, alter the tone to make it, or the pitch. I would change the pitch to make it, a bit higher, to make it sound cooler. And that's how I make my music. And that's my production music. Those songs that I make, well, obviously they're not stolen. The songs that you hear in Vlogattacke, none of them are copyrighted. Because YouTube gets really angry if I ever try to upload any copyrighted music. Or music that I didn't even create in general. That's just how it is. And I've gotten in trouble with that before, and I don't want to make that same mistake. So now, thanks to Mixcraft 8, I could create my own music, and I don't have to have YouTube sniffing my butt every time I make music, or post any music in a video. Because now YouTube is changing. It's not the same YouTube that I used to remember, that I grew up watching. They're changing empire, to be exact. So, with that being said, I gotta adapt myself to those changes, whether I like it or not, and I don't like it. And now in the old Game Attacker, I would always swear. I'll say a lot of sailor words, if you want to know. You know, in the old Game Attacker, and of course I don't anymore because, well, to make my videos friendly, kid friendly. Also, though, I don't get demonetized because you know that would happen. And I know YouTube's trying, you know, to see what's around, you know, on YouTube, trying to remove any inappropriate stuff, but I think they should do their job a bit better. That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me, but yeah. So, as you can see, I have a lot of textbooks and paper around here. It's kind of messy, the room, because, you know, distant learning. So yeah, with this epidemic going around, you know, now we gotta perform school in homes. It's not my cup of tea. I can tell you that. It ain't my cup of tea. I'd rather be at school, you know, learning these things. But, now we do it. It's actually been a month since I've been out of school. Am I getting used to this? Yeah, I am. I would usually wake up so early in the morning to get myself prepared for school, but now I get up later. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, while we're here, why don't we look at my collection? Because I don't know if you guys ever seen my library of games before. It's a little messy in this room, but I'll clean it up one day. So let's start off in here. These are all the GameCubes, Xbox 360s, Wii U's, PS2s, and Wii's. Up here are my Atari 5200 games. Yeah, and I got my 5200 for my birthday. Maybe one day I should review the 5200. Just tell you guys how bad it is. Those are all my 5200 games. A lot of them. Now, I actually do have a lot, you know, especially for a console that only had, what, 70 games in its library? Yeah, that's a lot. Right here are the N64 games and Atari 2600 and 7800 games. Oh, and ColecoVision. There are ColecoVision games here. I should review some in the future. Down here are the Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, Game Boys, Game Boy Colors, Game Boy Advance, and the Intellivision games. I don't want to hate the Intellivision, it's just I don't want to review a game. I've reviewed so many of it. Here are my Super Famicom games. There was really no reason for me to get a Super Famicom. I just got it just for the sake of getting it, just to expand my collection. But yeah. Now over here, these are my Famicom games and Famicom Disk System games. I would get more Famicom Disk System games, but then I realized that people could rewrite discs. So if you would get Super Mario 2, this could be something completely different, and because someone changed it. A great example is this. See, I got Kid Icarus, where I thought I would be getting Kid Icarus, but I ended up getting Doki Doki Panic in this thing. You know, inside the disc. Now, Doki Doki Panic is a good game, but I already have it, so why would I want a second copy? So here are my Famicom games. Except this guy. He's a Chinese bootleg. There's my Game Genie. There's my Honeybee, which I'm very proud to have. There's my Super Game Boy, by the way. My 2 Game Boys. Down here are my NES collection. Would you believe that the day I make a gaming channel is where I don't review NES games? Had you ever seen a gaming channel where someone, believe it or not, does not review an NES game? Eventually I will, but right now I'm in the middle of a video. An arcade game. No, I'm not telling you the name of the arcade game, but it's an arcade game. It's a game you would go to an arcade, put a quarter in, and play. See, these are all my NES games. And down here are my Super Nintendo games. Well, actually, most of them were passed down to me, but there are some in there that I do own. Here are my PS1 games, my Mario clay figures I made. Here are some 3DS games, a PS3 game. And, yeah, as you can see, I have a lot. I don't collect as much as I used to because, emulators, that's why. And ROMs. So what's the point of collecting the actual copy where you can just download an emulator and a ROM and play from there? I mean, actually, maybe, I don't know, there's really no great way of playing games. There are moments when it's good, there's moments when it's bad. But yeah, and these are my consoles, as you can see, even over here. Here are my Legos. Here's the Lego City Rescue Helicopter I made for that meme video. Is Lego City still a meme, or did it die? I feel like it died. It's like one of those memes where, you know, it only lasts a month. And even that's pretty good. But, yeah. See, it didn't come from the actual box. I had to use my own parts for this, as you can see. It actually turned out pretty good. Didn't it? Well, I think it did. Here's my NES with some cars that I sculptured. Yeah, I sculptured these cars. Here's my NES 2, which I'm happy to have. Here's a PS1. There's an SNES 2 right here. See it? That's actually my first retro console. There's a GameCube with a Game Boy Advance on it. My Super Famicom. My Famicom with the disk system. And television number 3. Yes, I have 3 televisions. I think that's enough. I really didn't think I would ever get 3 televisions, but I do. Actually, the one right there, that's the one I use to review real hardware, because that one has a terrible controller. The small one, right there, the pixels are glitchy. They're pretty glitchy, so I can't use it. So, yeah. So that's pretty much it for Vlogattacke. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please stay safe. You know, keep yourself isolated from everyone else. Hope you're all doing so good. Always wash your hands. Stay clean. You know, we're in a very tough time. I think if we could all stick together and wash our hands and cooperate, maybe this could be gone shortly. Please subscribe and stay safe and stay cool.